Chinese measure words problem deals with a common issue, dividing words into categories, and those categories sometimes to do with the type of word they are. So, looking at the list, it's fairly easy to work out what 1, 2 and 3 are, because we've got yi, liang and san at the beginning of those expressions. And then, since the last word is different each time, that's probably the noun: meeting, rabbit, sock, shoe, books, questions, etc. So, in the middle, you have these measure words: ge, zhi, shuang, ben, and these actually indicate what type of word it is. So, if we look at this one first, shuang, that's a fairly straightforward one because on the right, you'll see pair of. So, you can take that as read that shuang is going to be the measure word that's used when it's a noun which comes naturally in pairs. So you've got socks, shoes, eyes and ears maybe as well. Next one to look at is this zhi. And this one you see is with 肚子 meaning rabbit and 猫 meaning cat. Rabbit and cat. See the connection? Of course, they're animals. So zhi is the measure word to do with animals. Then we look at this one, ben. And in this case, the words in question are books and dictionaries. Well, types of publications. Actually, ben has more to do with the fact that they're paper, but that's another story. For now, we can think of them as types of publications. Now, this last one, ge, doesn't seem to have much in common in terms of the nouns: meeting, questions, months. Well, in these languages where you have these measure words or qualifiers, often there's a general one, which refers to anything that doesn't fit into any of the normal categories. So that might be what ge is here. Okay, looking at the questions. One dog, well, we've seen that the word for one is that yi, and then it's an animal. So it's probably going to be that zhi measure word. 一只狗. Two magazines. Magazine is a publication and involves paper. We've seen that two is that word liang, and the word for a publication, the measure word, was that ben. So 两本杂志. Three pairs of eyes. Well, the pairs, that was our friend shuang, and we saw that three was the san. So 三双眼睛. Two words. Word, that doesn't really fit into any of the categories, so it's probably that general one, the ge. So, 两个字